Are you people feeling stressed because of the upcoming exam? Little bit? No? Girls, see ya? Yes. Ajay, I wanted to ask you whether you guys have exams in the month of December. Again, December 5th onwards. And when is your this exam getting over? 19th. What age you? Age you, first page. Come here. Now, anyways, anywhere you sit, I'm easily accessible to you. No. Good evening, sir. Yeah. Good evening, children. Joel, Arthur, Harni, Anika, Janice, Gautam, Gopika, Purva, Ria, Rian, Ron, Maria. Good evening, children.
Good evening, sir.
Keep the cameras on. Let's not waste time. Good evening, boys and girls.
So I've sent a message in the chat box. Can you check?
Somebody is saying something?
Yes, it's Purva. Can you check the chat box? I've sent a message.
I read the message, Purva. Keep it off. Harni, Anika, Joel, Janice, Gautam, Ron, Gopika, Rian. Keep the cameras on, please. Afnan. Good evening, sir. Good evening, man.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Maria. Good evening. Good evening. So we'll start. The first question for the day. You all can read it. I have reduced the brightness of the screen. Is that fine for all? Joanne, you can read. Edit. Continue. Something. Little bit. Pavish. Fine. Fine. Okay. Let's start, children. A cylindrical tube. You came the other day, Sean. Day before yesterday, you were present? No. A cylindrical tube open at both the ends is made of metal. The internal diameter of the tube is 11.2 centimeters. Its length is 21 centimeter. The metal thickness is 0.4 centimeter. Now, why I selected this sum? Because for the first time we are solving a sum which is based on thickness. Okay, so I'll just brief you how to deal with sums where the thickness is given. Okay, see this. This is the cylinder which they are talking about. Now, after reading internal diameter and thickness, what did you realize, students, since you have learned this chapter in school, what type of a cylinder it is? Hollow cylinder, isn't it? Obviously, if it has got an internal diameter, it will also have an external diameter when thickness is given to you. Now, let me teach you the concept of thickness. You all remember the two concentric circles which we had learned? Area of a ring. This is the aerial view of a hollow cylinder. That means the hollow cylinder is kept on the table and you're looking at the cylinder from the top. So what is visible to you? This area of a ring or two concentric circles are visible to you, right? Now, you know it's a combination of two circles. One is the bigger circle, one is the smaller circle. The radius of the bigger circle is assumed as what? Capital letter R. And the radius of the smaller circle is assumed as what? Small letter r. Right? Now, what do you understand by thickness? Children, remember, thickness means this length. This length which I have highlighted in red color, that is known as what? Thickness of the hollow cylinder. All right, the thickness of the hollow cylinder. Now, how do you find thickness of a hollow cylinder? It's very simple, children. The thickness of the hollow cylinder will be the outer radius minus the inner radius. I will give an explanation for that. Imagine, children, the outer radius. That means the radius of the bigger circle is 10 centimeters. Okay, Just imagine the radius of the big circle is 10 centimeter and the radius of the small circle is, say for example, 8 centimeters. Okay, the radius of the big circle is 10 and the radius of the small circle is 8 centimeter. And if I ask you, what would be the thickness of this hollow cylinder? What would be your answer? The thickness would be the bigger radius, 10 centimeter minus this portion, that is equal to 8. And 10 minus 8 is how much? 2. So the thickness of this given hollow cylinder will be 2 centimeters. Are you getting it, children? In lower classes also we've learned this concept. So I'm not, delving into the details of it. Okay, you must have understood. Capital R minus small r is what? The thickness of the cylinder, right? Now, let's see what they have mentioned in the question. We will label all the values here. Online students, did you all understand what is thickness? Capital R minus small r. The big radius minus the small radius. Whatever is the difference between both, that becomes the thickness of the hollow cylinder, right? If you were in class 8, I would have taken a solid object and showed you how to find the thickness. Now, since you are in class 10, I'm not taking so much of effort. All right. So now, they have told you that a cylindrical tube which is open at both the ends has got an internal diameter of 11.2 centimeters. So internal diameter is given to you. Can't we find the internal radius? That is the inner radius, small letter r. That would be 11.2 divided by 2. How much it is? 5.6 centimeters. Note it down. Then they have given you the length of the cylinder. Children, whenever the cylinder is lying on the surface, you call it as length. The moment you pick it up and keep it vertical to the ground, you call it as height, isn't it? So I can use small letter h is equal to 21 centimeters. Since the metal thickness was given to you, I can write T is equal to 0.4 centimeter. Now I know, technically speaking, thickness is what? Capital R minus small r, which is equal to 0.4, isn't it? Just now I said thickness is what? Capital R minus small r. So I can write capital R minus small r is equal to 0.4. Now, we already know the value of small letter r. How much it was? 5.6. So I can write r minus 5.6 is equal to 0.4. Or else capital R is equal to 5.6 plus 0.4, and that is equal to how much? 6 centimeters, right? Capital R is equal to 6 centimeters. So I think you have got all those variables needed to find the volume of the metal, isn't it? Children, they are asking you to find the volume of the metal needed to prepare this hollow cylinder. You remember while teaching you hollow cylinders, I taught you two different things. One was the quantity of metal or material required to prepare the hollow cylinder. That is what? The external volume minus the internal volume, isn't it? And then secondly, I taught you how to find the capacity of a hollow cylinder. And I told you capacity is equal to what? The internal volume, right? Capacity is equal to internal volume. But here they are asking you how much metal or material is required to prepare this hollow cylinder. So please remember the formula would be this: volume of material needed. Were you ready all this while? Ice cream. Oh, I was coming. Okay. So volume of the material needed is what? The external volume minus the internal volume. Okay. External volume minus internal volume. How much is the, and what is the formula, children? You all have derived it. It was pi capital R square minus small r square into h. Make sense? Pi capital R square minus small r square into h. Let's substitute the values into this. I hope you all remember. Angel, do you remember this formula? No. 22 by 7 into capital R square minus small r square. capital R square is 6, small r square is 5.6 square multiplied by its height, which is 21. I just did the substitution into this formula. Did you all follow it? Hussein, learn all the formulas today. I'm going to ask. In the very next step, children, I think you can cancel 7 and 21, right? Because 7 into 3 is what? 21. 22 into, you're having 6 square minus 5.6 square. Now, I will give you a very small advice, which will be very helpful while doing calculations. Children, if you have a plan to, Sandra, can you switch on the fan? If you have a plan to first find 6 square, then find 5.6 the whole square, and then subtract both the values, I would say stop. Don't do it. You know 6 square minus 5.6, the 6 square is what? A square minus B square formula. And how do we factorize A square minus B square? It is A plus B into A minus B. So can't I write this as 22 into 6 plus 5.6 into 6 minus 5.6? I hope you all agree with this. A square minus B square is what? A plus B into A minus B. So 6 square minus 5.6 square is 6 plus 5.6 into 6 minus 5.6. Jaren, is it clear? You'll get the same answer. You'll get the same answer, Sachin. Okay, but I will suggest you to apply this method. Okay, because at times they give you such numbers. Say, for example, 6.85 square minus 5.28 square. That becomes very difficult for you to calculate, isn't it? Finding the squares of 6.25 or 5.18. How will you find the squares of it and then find the difference? It becomes very lengthy. Even though you will get the answer, it appears to be very lengthy. I don't want you to waste your time over there. But at the same time, if you apply A plus B into A minus B form, see how easy it is going to be. What is 6 plus 5.6? 11.6 into. What is 6 minus 5.6? 0.4 multiplied by 3 over. Now we multiply these numbers. Isn't it? Can you do it? Maria, did you follow? Okay, Joel, Janice, followed it. Afnan, Arthur, Anika, Rian, Harni, Gautam, Ron, please let me know. Monish, 306.2, 306.34. All right. Amal, what about you? 24. Okay, repeat. 306.24. All right. 306.24. And what is the unit? Centimeter cube. All right. Okay, Arthur. Very good. Anika, Arthur, Ron, Janice. Yeah. It is centimeter cube, right? Centimeter cube. Ria, did you follow everything? Understood? This side, everyone. Boys, everyone. Send. Salim, did you follow it? Very good. Rian, Joel, good job. Let's do the next sum. Please interrupt and ask me your doubts. Okay, don't keep it for the end of the session. Just ask me. Unmute and ask. And you guys also. You face any doubt or difficulty, interrupt me and ask. Okay? Yeah. The next question is on the screen. The given figure. There is no figure. I will draw it for you if you want. Yeah. There is a metal pipe which is 77 centimeter long. So let me take the height as 77 centimeters. Inner diameter of a cross section is 4 centimeters. Children, they will try to deceive you by using such terms. Don't get confused, okay? It's simply the inner diameter or the inner radius that they are referring to. Okay. So I can write here small letter r is equal to how much? 4 by 2. That is equal to 2 centimeters. Make sense? Understood, no? Small letter r is equal to 2 centimeter. And the outer one, children, the outer radius is given to you. Outer radius will be 4.4 divided by 2. That is equal to 2.2 centimeters. Okay. Small r and capital R available. Small letter h is also available. Let's find the inner curved surface area. Children, the inner curved surface area. All right. Inju, what is the formula to find inner curved surface area? 2 pi small r h. The inner curved surface area is 2 pi small r h, isn't it? So let's substitute the values here. 2 into, you can do it along with me. 2 into 22 by 7 into small r is 2 and small h is 77. They will give you such values which can be eliminated from the numerator and denominator. Right? See this? 7 ones are and 7 into 11s are. So you get 2 into 22 into 2 into 11. 2 into 22 into 2 into 11. How much it is? 968. All right. Online students got it? Very good. 968 centimeters square. Now find the outer curved surface area. OCSA or ECSA, whatever you say. Brightness. How much is OCSA? Outer curved surface area? 16. It's 2 by capital R H, isn't it? So 2 into 22 by 7 into capital R is how much? 2.2, right? Into H is what? 77. 7 ones are and 7 into 11s are. 2 into 22 into 2.2 into 11. So how much it is? See here? 106. Right, 1064.80 centimeters square. No, children, 1064.8 is enough. It's centimeter square, no? This is enough. 1064.8 is enough. Okay. Yeah, let's do the total surface area. Now, who is going to tell me the formula? Total surface area, Joshua. Hollow cylinder. 2 pi into big R minus small r into H. What are H plus capital R minus small r, isn't it? Yeah. Do the substitution, get me the answer. 2 pi into r plus r into h plus r minus r, right? Right form. Yeah. Children, substitute this. I mean, substitute these values into it and get me the answer. It's the same thing, man. Just that the way they have presented it, no, it's slightly different. Answer, what happened? You wrote the wrong formula?
Sir,
Hmm.
I calculation mistake. I'll do it again.
Yeah. Amal has got. Good job. Amal, will it be that bigger value? Must be. Do it on your own without any discussion. Sean, do it on your own. Did you all get this? 2 into 22 by 7 into 4.2 into 77.2. Yeah, 77.2. How many of you got this? Till here, everything is fine. 2 into 22 by 7 into 4.2 into 77.2, right? Yeah. Now you have to simplify. Children, see this. I'll help you to simplify. Look here, everyone. If you notice, 7 ones are 7 and 7 into 0.6 is what? 4.2, isn't it? I know you have learned it by removing the decimal values, multiplying the numerator and denominator with 10. But if you can do it in your mind, you can save a lot of time, right? So you directly do it. 7 into 0.6 is what? 4.2. So just directly do the simplification, right? So here you are getting 2 into 22 into 0.6 into 77.2. How much? 2038.08 centimeters square, right? Very good. 203.38.08. Okay. Any doubts, Joshua? Did you get it? Yeah. What about the online students? Harini got it. Maria, calculation mistake? Okay. Amal, you also did some calculation mistake. Very good, Joel. Priya, did you get the answer? Same answer, 2038.08. Very good. Anika, redo it. Okay. Yes, Amal. Let's move to the next sum. Question number 20. Priya and Janice. Janice, I think you made a mistake in decimal place? No. Janice, there is a mistake in the whole answer. It's 2038.08.
Okay.
Yeah. Next question. A lead pencil consists of a cylinder of wood with a solid cylinder of graphite filled in the interior. The diameter of the pencil is 7 mm. Diameter of the graphite is 1 mm. Length of the pencil is 14 centimeters. So did you notice there is a change in the unit? Here it is 7 mm. Here it is 1 mm. And here it is 14 centimeters. So either you convert millimeter into centimeters, otherwise centimeter into millimeter, whatever you are comfortable with. Okay. They are asking us to find the volume of the wood and that of the graphite needed to make this pencil. Children, you all know how a pencil looks like. It's not it's a solid cylinder, just that it is made up of two different materials, isn't it? I'm talking about the traditional pencil, children, the Natraj, Camlin. Okay, the traditional pencils which we use. So imagine this is the pencil which we are talking about. Okay, I'll just draw it. Yeah, imagine this is the pencil. Now, the external portion which you can see over here, the external portion which you can see over here, that happens to be the wooden portion, isn't it? When you use a pencil, the external portion is what? It's made up of wood. And the internal portion is made up of what? The black colored portion with the help of which you write on a book, that is graphite. Okay, the black colored portion is graphite. So I'll just highlight it with some color. This portion, children. This is what? Graphite. Okay, this is graphite. Now, read this question once again from the beginning. They have given you a lead pencil consists of a cylinder of wood with a solid cylinder of graphite filled in the interior. So that is what I exactly did. The external cylinder which you can see, that is made up of wood. And the internal cylinder which you can see, which is highlighted in green color, that is made up of graphite. Both are in cylindrical shape, right? Both are in cylindrical shape. The diameter of the pencil is 7 millimeter. So children, diameter of the whole pencil they have mentioned, isn't it? So they are telling you capital R is equal to 7 millimeters. Capital R is equal to 7 millimeters. Diameters, so 7 by 2 millimeters. That is, leave it as it is. Don't convert 7 by 2 into 3.5 because during calculations, you'll find a little difficult. Okay, so just leave 7 by 2 as 7 by 2 itself. Don't change it. Then they are telling you the diameter of the graphite. So they are not using the word internal radius or internal diameter. They want us to understand, since the graphite is kept inside the cylinder, it will automatically become the internal diameter, isn't it? So if the internal diameter is equal to, 1 mm, then the internal radius will be 1 by 2 mm. Make sense? These are the things which you need to understand, children. They will not directly give you all the data. Okay, you have to understand the question and then visualize it and then come back to the actual variables. So they were actually talking about the internal radius, which is 1 by 2 millimeter. What they have given next? The length of the pencil. You know what is length of the pencil means? It is the height of the pencil, right? Now we will do it. We will convert it into mm, right? 1 centimeter is equal to how many millimeters? 1 centimeter is equal to how many millimeters? 10 millimeters. So 14 centimeter will be equal to 140 millimeters. All right, conversion is also done. They are asking you to find the volume of the wood and that of the graphite. So these are two separate questions. The first one is what? Finding the volume of the wood. And the second question is finding the volume of the graphite. Okay, volume of the wood. Children, you only tell me now. Volume of the wood. what idea you are going to apply here? Volume of the wood. What is it? How will you find volume of the wood? Tell me, no children. You have to just find the amount of wood used in the external portion of the cylinder, isn't it? And how do you find the external volume? How do you find external volume? It is the volume of the outer volume minus the inner volume, right? The outer volume minus inner volume. What happens, Joanne? You want to find how much wood is used, right? Now, the green portion which I have highlighted here, this one. The green portion which I have highlighted here, that is made up of wood, isn't it? And the green highlighter which I used here, this one, that is made up of graphite. I am concerned about only the portion which is filled with wood, isn't it? I'm not bothered about the portion which is filled with graphite. So how can I find the quantity of wood needed to prepare this pencil? I just need to subtract the external volume and the internal volume, right? The same way we used to find the quantity of material used to prepare a hollow cylinder. The same concept we have to apply here, isn't it? Because we are finding only the material which is needed to prepare the external portion of the pencil. Online students, did you follow it? So the volume of the wood needed is equal to what? The external volume minus internal volume, right? That is equal to pi capital R square minus small r square into h. You want me to explain it again, Joanne? Oh, you also said the same thing. Okay. Any child having a doubt? No? Because we are focusing only on the wooden portion. So it should be the total volume of the cylinder minus the internal portion. That means if you remove the graphite portion, children, imagine from that pencil, if you remove the graphite portion, what is left? Only the wooden portion is left. And that is exactly what we have to find. And once you remove the graphite portion, what will be the formula? The external volume, which is pi capital R square h, minus the internal volume, that is of the graphite, that is pi small r square h. So it is again coming back to the same formula which we did in the previous sum, right? Now, 22 by 7 into capital R square minus small r square. So let's do it here. 7 by 2 the whole square minus 2 the whole square into height, which is 1. Eliminate. I think you can eliminate 7 and 140 because 7 into 20 is what? 140. You get 22 into 7 by 2 the whole square, children. How much is 7 by 2 the whole square? Acha, you want to do it in the square method or a plus b into a minus b? A plus b into a minus b. Okay, fine. Let's do it. So you will get 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2. It's your decision which method you want to adopt. Okay. I am just giving you different suggestions. Okay. Freddy, did you follow? 22 into what is 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2? 8 by 2. And 8 by 2 is what? 4. So easily you simplified it. Then 7 by 2 minus 1 by 2, 6 by 2, which is 3 multiplied by 20. Perform the calculation and you get the answer. Okay. Online Gopika, Harni, Salim, are you all solving it? Okay, Maria. Purva, Monish, Aditya, Caitlin, Amal. All right. How much is 22 into 4 into 3 into 20? How much? 5280 millimeter cube, isn't it? 5280 millimeter cube. That part is done. Now they are asking you to find the volume of graphite. Children, volume of graphite. Where is graphite available in a pencil? In the internal volume, isn't it? Yeah. So volume of graphite is equal to the internal volume of the hollow cylinder, which is pi small r square h. All right. So the volume of graphite is equal to pi small r square h. Do it fast. 22 by 7 into small r square is how much? 1 by 2 the whole square into height is how much? 140 millimeters. 22 by 7 into 1 by 2 the whole square is what? 1 by 4 into 140. 7 ones are and 7 into 20s are. 4 ones are and 4 into 5s are. Are we getting 22 into 5? Yeah. And how much is 22 into 5? 110 centimeter cube. Good job. Or millimeter cube. Capital R square H. Why? What? No, man. Where is graphite available? Inside, no? So we can't use capital R. Right? If you have to find the volume of the whole pencil together with wood and graphite, if they were asking you, you can use pi capital R square H. But since graphite is inside the cylinder, you have to use pi small r square H. Okay. No doubt? Fine. Next question. Try doing the sum because a while ago I taught you how to deal with inner diameter and thickness. I taught you this. I'm coming to your place to check. Start solving it. Online students, once you're done, text me. Anika, any doubt, Anika? Please ask. Very
No,
good,
sir.
Janice, Amal. Okay. Start doing. I want everybody to draw the figure and label the values on it. Priya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Priya, in the previous sum, they had given you the internal diameter, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
The internal diameter is 1 millimeter.
Mm.
So the internal radius will be what? The half of 1. That is 1 by 2 millimeter.
Oh, okay, sir. Got it.
Okay, yeah. Aditya, you solved all these previous sums?
Yes, sir, I did ascend the also.
Are we done? How to identify whether it is covered? How many of you completed the sum? Maria, Joel, Arthur has completed. A very big answer you got. Maria also did.
Yes.
Big answer. Aditya has got a very big answer. Hmm. Anika and Arthur are getting the same answer, and even Aditya is getting very close answer. Maybe the units which you both have taken is different. Harani has got a different answer from Anika and Arthur. Okay. Yeah, why so, children? Concept is the same as the previous one.
So this is
Higher-
Aditya, I rounded my answer. I rounded my answer off.
You rounded it off. You
Yeah.
write the full answer, no, Aditya, in chat.
Yeah, so I'll write it.
Yeah. Then Maria has taken it in kg, but Maria, your value is very different when compared to others. How much you are getting, Joanne? 1478 point. 1478.4 is what Joanne is also getting. Okay. Purva is saying 676.98. So, children, now I have a small doubt. I think you both are correct. Some people are giving me the answer in centimeter cube and the others are giving me the answer in grams. Is that the case? Gopika is giving me the answer in gram. Anika in gram. Okay. Aditya is giving me in gram. Okay. Who else has answered? Rian has answered the same one. Yes, Arthur. But G was mentioned, so shouldn't we write it in gram? You have to write it in gram only, Arthur. Yeah. What about Ria? How much you got? Then
Sir, I got the.
Afnan. What is your answer?
Think my answer is wrong. I got 147,804 kg. Sorry, grams.
You're very close to it. Maybe the decimal points have, messed up your answer. Anyways, we will check now. We will do the sum. A cylindrical roller made of iron is 2 meters long. Offline students, nobody will touch your book. I want to see how far you are able to solve the sum. Put your pen down, everyone. I'll come to your place to check. Yeah. It is 2 meters long. That means the height is equal to 2 meters, right? The inner diameter is 35. That means the inner radius is 35 by 2 centimeters. Thickness is 7. That means T is equal to 7 centimeter. So this implies capital. Children, thickness is what? Capital R minus small r. You all agree with this? Now, thickness is 7. Capital R is, I don't know what is it. Small r is what? 35 by 2, isn't it? So capital R will be 7 plus 35 by 2. Children, for making this calculation look easy, what you can do, for the next 2 seconds, just assume 35 by 2 as 17.5. Because this calculation is easy rather than applying LCM method. Just for the next 2 seconds, you just assume 35 by 2 is what? 17.5. So 7 plus 17.5 will become what? 24.5. And in the very next moment, once your work is done, write 24.5 as what? 49 by 2. Understood? 49 by 2. So here you just ignored the LCM method and still you got the answer, right? So I got 24.5, which is 49 by 2 centimeters. So H value available, small r value available, and then capital R value is available. Sachin, so far everything is fine? Okay. Find the weight of the roller. Find the weight of the roller in kg. Children, find the weight of the roller in kg. Now, why you people gave me the answer in gram? If 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 8 gram, this is the place where you got a little confused, isn't it? Okay. Children, 1 centimeter cube of iron is weighing 8 grams, isn't it? So you got an idea that they are asking us to deal with the volume of the cylinder, isn't it? They are asking us to deal with the volume of the cylinder. Children, 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 8 grams. We will come to that point, not now, but later. First of all, let us find out how much, how much quantity of iron is needed to prepare this hollow cylinder in centimeter cubes, isn't it? First of all, let us find out how much quantity of iron is used to prepare this hollow cylinder. How can we find that? It's a hollow cylinder and you want to find the volume of the material used. That will be equal to what, children? Volume of the iron needed is equal to the external volume minus the internal volume, isn't it? So that is pi capital R square minus small r square into h. Did you all understand till here? We are dealing with the volume of material needed to prepare this hollow cylinder. That is external volume minus internal volume. Now this is equal to 22 by 7 into r square minus r square. Capital R is 49 by 2. So 49 by 2, the whole square, minus small r is how much? 35 by 2. So 35 by 2, the whole square, multiplied by its height. How much it is? 2 meters. Now children, we are dealing with centimeters, but the height is given in meters. So don't we have to convert this into centimeter? We have to. So 2 meter will become what? 200 centimeters. Okay. So write 200 here. Now I'll teach you how to perform calculation. 22 by 7 into 49 by 2 the whole square minus 35 by 2 the whole square. Still it is in the form of a square minus b square, which can be written as a plus b into a minus b. So 49 by 2 plus 35 by 2 into 49 by 2 minus 35 by 2 multiplied by its height, which is 200. Make sense? This is equal to 22 by 7 into 49 by 2 plus 35 by 2. Very simple, children. Mental calculation you can do. How much? 84. 84 by 2 is how much? 42. See here? Went wrong here. How much you wrote? Didn't do that. You still didn't do this calculation. Okay. 49 by 2 minus 35 by 2. 49 minus 35 is 14. 14 by 2 is 7. Very good. So 7 into 200. Now very easily you can cancel 7 and 7. So what is left here? 22 into 42 into 200. Right? How much it is? 184800. What is the unit? Centimeter cube. Okay. I think online students have also got it here. You all got it here? Fine. Now I'll teach you the remaining part. Children, read this question again. They are telling you, okay, they are telling you to find how much is the weight of the roller if 1 centimeter cube of iron weighs 8 gram, and you have to find the weight in what? Kgs. Isn't it? Okay. I will write it in my own way and explain it to you. Children, this is what they are trying to tell. They are telling you 1 centimeter cube of material. Okay. 1 centimeter cube of material will weigh how many grams? 8 grams. Now, they want us to find the answer in grams or kilograms. Can't we convert this 8 grams into kilograms? 1 gram is 1 upon 1000 kilogram, isn't it? So 8 gram will be how many kilograms? 8 upon 1000 kilogram. Okay, that is equal to 0.008 kgs. They could have given you 1 centimeter cube is equal to 0.008 kgs and asked you to find the answer in kgs. No, they wanted you to think this way and get the answer. They wanted you to use your brain, right? Where you got stuck. Children, 1 centimeter is equal to 8 gram. That is the data they give. But at the same time, they could have also told you 1 centimeter cube is equal to 0.008 kgs and then ask you to convert it into kilograms. Isn't it? They didn't do that. They gave you 1 centimeter cube is equal to 8 gram and asking you to find the answer in kilogram. Right? There you got slightly disturbed. Don't worry, children. This is the concept which you have to apply. Hussain, clear? So 1 centimeter cube is 8 gram or 0.008 kilogram. In that case, 184,800 centimeter cube will be equal to how many kgs? Don't you feel there is this presence of unitary method here? Isn't it? 1 centimeter cube, 0.008 kgs. Then 184,800 centimeter cube will be how many kgs? Just cross multiply both the values. Right, children? Hello, now is it clear? Online, everyone understood? Okay, see this, huh? So I will take this as x kgs. So let me multiply x with 1, which is equal to 184,800 into 0.008. Unitary method. You all know what is unitary method, right? If you have a doubt here in this section, I will redo it, children. You learn it perfectly and go from here. 1 centimeter cube is how many kgs? 0.008 kgs. In that case, 184800 centimeter cube will be how many kgs, right? Unitary method of class 7 and 8. Let's cross multiply. So you get x into 1, which is equal to 184800 multiplied by 0.008. So x is equal to whatever you get when you multiply these two numbers. That is the answer in kgs. I will give you the answer in 2 seconds. It's 184800 into 0.008. 1478.4. This is the answer, 1478.4 kgs. How many of you got this? Very good. 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. All right. Online, Maria, very good. Very good, children. 1478.4 kgs. Harini, did you understand the mistake? Harini, Ron, very good. Okay, Arthur. All right, Harini. Children, those who made a mistake, kindly note it down. Priya, you followed it. I think you were very close to the answer, no, Priya? Just 1 decimal point went wrong. Aditya, what about you? Solved it?
Yeah, sir, I did.
Fine. Children, the next question is on the screen. Start. The ratio between the curved surface area and total surface area is 1:2. Find the volume of the cylinder given that its total surface area is 616 centimeters square. I expect you to at least write down the data. Okay, at least the data. Have you done these sums in school? Children, have you done these sums in school? We will do in our own place. That is not completely enough, isn't it? Are we done, Shalin? Anugi, show me your book. Online students, are we done? There's only one answer in the chat box. What happened to Maria, Purva? Maria has got the answer. Very good. Riya, Joel, Anika, Rian, Harni, Gopika, Gautam, Ron. What happened? Aditya, Caitlin. Salim did not get. Purva made a calculation mistake. Okay. Now reduce the speed, otherwise we will start feeling cold. If you want, it is fine. Okay, I don't have any problem. All right. So let's solve this. Now listen, peacefully look at the board. Stop writing, children. It's okay. You're not able to solve, it's okay. I expect you to write down the data properly, children. How can you write 2 pi r square instead of 2 pi rh? At least that should be right, no, Shazia? Who will not get annoyed? This is the third day of cylinders. And still, if you write CSA is equal to 2 pi r square, will I like it? Will you like it? Nothing. All right, let's learn what data is given to us. The ratio between the curved surface and the total surface of a cylinder is 1:2. So write this: CSA upon TSA is equal to what? 1/2. They are asking you to find the volume of the cylinder given that its total surface area is 616 centimeters square. Children, they haven't mentioned what kind of a cylinder it is, isn't it? But at the same time, they haven't mentioned anything separately about the inner radius or the outer radius, isn't it? So what kind of a cylinder it would be? A solid cylinder, right? How do we find the total surface area of a solid cylinder? It's 2 pi r into h plus r. Make sense? 2 pi r into h plus r. And that is equal to how much? 616 centimeters square, right? 616 centimeters square. How do you find the curved surface area? 2 pi RH, isn't it? Curved surface area is 2 pi RH. So what I'll do is, I will use this data. Pavish, I will use this data. CSA upon TSA is 1 by 2. CSA is what? 2 pi RH divided by total surface area is 2 pi R into H plus R, which is equal to 1 by 2. Makes sense, no? CSA is 2 pi RH. TSA is 2 pi R into H plus R. Now, in the very next step, you know what changes I can bring in this equation? I can directly eliminate 2 pi R from both the numerator and denominator. So what am I getting here? H divided by H plus R. That is equal to 1 by 2. H upon H plus R is equal to 1 upon 2. You may get a feeling, what can I do next? Because you're getting a linear equation in two variables, H as well as R. So your mind will say, stop doing. No, children, don't stop doing. Just cross multiply both the sides. Okay? Just continue solving this equation. 2 into H is what? 2H. H plus R into 1 is what? H plus R. Bring that H from the right hand side to the left hand side. So it becomes 2H minus H, which is equal to R. Or else you can say H is equal to R. I know you are not getting any numerical value for H or R, isn't it? But you are getting a relation between H as well as R. And what is that relation? For this given cylinder, the height of the cylinder will be equal to its radius. That is the relation which you are getting. All right. Now, children, how to make use of this relation to get the value of R and H? See, what is the question? The question is to find the volume of dimensions. One is radius and the other one is the height. Do you all agree with this? They are asking you to find the volume of the cylinder. How do you find volume of the cylinder? Pi r square h. So in the formula pi r square h, which are the two dimensions that you have? R as well as h. So unless and until you don't find R and H, you cannot find the volume of the cylinder. So your first mission is to find R and H. Then you will substitute those values into the formula and get the volume. Understood? How to get R and H? Let's learn it. Children, you know 2 pi R into H plus R is equal to 616. So can't I substitute the value of R as H into this formula? I can do that, right? Wherever I'll find radius, I'll replace it with H. Because I know R is equal to H. Hello? Understood? H into H plus R is what? Again, H. So H plus H, which is equal to 616. 2 into 22 is what? 44. So 44 by 7 into H plus H is what? H plus H is what? 2H is equal to 616. Now, 44 by 7 into H into 2H is what? 2H square, which is equal to 616. H into 2H is 2H square, isn't it? Now, 44 into 2 is what? 88. So 88 by 7 into H square is equal to 616. Therefore, H square is equal to 616 into 7 divided by 88. All right. 616 into 7 upon 88. Solve it. 88 ones are and 88 into what? 7s are? Yeah. So H square is equal to 7 into 7. That means H square is equal to 49. If H square is equal to 49, H is equal to 7 centimeters. right? Square root of 49, 7 centimeters. Easy. If h is equal to 7, such an r will be equal to 7. Why? What is the reason behind it? H is equal to 7x. So both h and r is equal to 7 centimeter each. You got h and r? Now find the volume. Find the volume, children. In 1 minute, I need the answer. 10. 1078. All right. Arthur, very good. Anika, Rian, Aditya, very good. Caitlin, Caitlin, now you followed it. Purva, now you understood. Salim, very good. Gopika, Amal, 1078. Children, go for a 5-minute break, drink some water and come back. We will continue the session till 8 o'clock today. All right. Yes, Maria. Yes, Maria, you can keep it on. So children, we are almost done with all the questions in Selena. Listen, Joshua. We are done with almost all the questions of Selena based on cylinders. Okay. ML Agrawal we couldn't finish. I still have more questions to give you, but that I will give you during revisions. All right. So before winding up today's session, let's start with cones, learn the formulas and do 1 or 2 sums and then wind up. All right. So this much is enough from cylinders, children. It's more than enough. All right. Online students, keep the camera on. I'm going to teach you the formulas. Please note it down, okay? Cone. You all know how a cone looks like. Ice cream cone, right? Now this is how a cone looks like. In school, cone is over. It's over, no? Yeah. Purva, sphere and hemisphere is over. Okay, fine. Harani, Gopika, you all have done this chapter in school, right? Jan is also. 3 days menstruation over. All right. Okay, Anika. Okay, Gopika. All right, now pay attention. Today, before leaving, I'll ask you all the formulas. Okay, pin drop silence, learn it. Yes, the formulas which I'm going to teach you now. You all have learned it in school, so that's why I'm asking you how many dimensions. Okay, fine, I'll not ask you the question. Okay, fine. You said menstruation is over. No. You said 4 days. Yeah. All right. Jeevan. Shazia. In a cone, how many dimensions are there? How many? 3 dimensions are there. How many of you say 2 dimensions? See how many are there? 3. All right. Albina. How many? Sandra. Oh, tell me. Online students, can somebody answer how many dimensions does a cone has?
2.
Only 2 are there. Maria is saying 2. Amal is saying 2. Okay. Maria is saying 2. Okay. Everyone is saying 2 dimensions, right? All right. The first one, as you all mentioned, the radius of the cone. The radius of the base of the cone, isn't it? Children, what is the shape of the base of a cone? Circular, isn't it? Since it is a circle, it will have 1 dimension, which is radius. Now, from this top or the apex, if you draw, apex is what now? What is apex?
End point.
Apex, it's apex. Yeah.
Height, like maximum height.
Okay, man. Okay. The second one is what? The height of the cone, isn't it? The perpendicular line which you draw from the apex to the center of the circle, that becomes the height of the cone. Children, there is one more, this hypotenuse, which is known as slant height. Don't you remember learning this in school? How come, yeah? You learned mensuration and you didn't learn slant height. How is it possible? Okay, fine. Please make a note of this, everyone. There are 3 dimensions which you have to deal with in a cone. The first one is the radius of the base. Second one is the height of the cone. And the third one is the slant height. Okay, slant height in the sense, children, the curved portion which you see in a cone. There you will observe the slant height of the cone, which is represented with small letter L. All right. Now, let's learn the first formula. Why the cameras are off? Let's learn the first formula, that is area of the base of a cone, or base area, children. Simply you write it as base area, okay? The base area is quite obvious, children. Base area will be equal to how much? Pi r square. Why? Yeah, because the base is a circular shape and the base area will be pi r square. Very good. The second formula which you have to learn is the slant height formula. Children, the second formula is of the slant height. Ria, Joel, why your cameras are off? Keep it on. The second formula is of what? The slant height. Children, can you see a right angle triangle here? An imaginary right angle triangle where this is H, this is R, and this is slant height L. Can you all see it? And what is this angle? This angle is 90 degrees. Everybody draw this figure in a visible manner. Shazia, I have to take a microscope to see your figures. Draw a bigger one. This is the right angle triangle where you have height, radius, and slant height. And if you remember Pythagoras theorem, can't we write the slant height is equal to square root of h square plus r square? We can write it. Make sense? So slant height L is equal to square root of h square plus r square. Okay, this is the second formula. Now, the third formula. The third formula. Why your cameras are off, children? Keep it on. Yeah. L is equal to square root of h square plus r square. That is done. Now the third one is the curved surface area of a cone. The curved surface area of a cone will be equal to pi r L. Kindly make a note of this. The curved surface area of a cone will be equal to pi into radius into slant height. Okay. Pi into radius into slant height. Pi r L. All right. This is only the curved surface area, children. The area of the curved portion. Got it? The fourth formula, that is for total surface area. How will you find the total surface area of a cone? You can just visualize it. No? Imagine it. Total surface area will be the curved surface area plus the base area. Because whatever area is visible to your eyes, that comes under the category total surface area. Right? So that is equal to, I'll write here, CSA plus base area. How much is curved surface area, Milan? Curved surface area is equal to pi r L. And how much is the base area? Pi r square. So pi r L plus pi r square. If you are having a chance to take common factors, take it. So pi r will be common from both, isn't it? Pi into r will be common. So inside the bracket, what is left? L plus r. This is the total surface area of a cone. Pi r into L plus r. This is the total surface area of a cone. The next one and the last formula, finding the volume of a cone. Finding the volume of a cone. Children, always remember this relation. volume of a cone is always 1/3 of volume of a cylinder. Okay, cylinder in the sense of solid cylinder. Okay, please learn this relation and then remember the formula. What is it? Volume of a cone will be equal to 1/3 of volume of a solid cylinder. All right. So the formula will be 1/3 into, and what is volume of a solid cylinder? Pi r square h. So this becomes your formula. 1/3 pi r square h. Sachin, clear? Did you note it down? All right, 1/3 pi r square h. Online students, did you all note down the formulas along with the diagram? Maria, Janice, Anika, Rian, Gopika, Gautam, Aditya, Purva, everyone,
Yes.
Amal. Yeah, Ria, are we done? Joel, Arthur. These are the formulas. Okay. Now we'll solve the first few sums from codes. First few sums. Okay, once I feel that you people are getting bored, I will stop it. Okay, don't say that you people are bored right away. Basic sums we will do, children. Chalo. Yeah, the first sum. Do it, children. Find the curved surface area of a right circular cone whose slant height is 10 and base radius is 7. Now, children, right circular cone is the same as a cone, a solid cone. Okay, got the answer? What is the answer? 220. And how did you get it? Slant height is given, no, 10 centimeters, and the radius is 7. Oh, okay. So the curved surface area will be pi r L. That is equal to 22/7 into the radius, which is 7, into slant height, which is 10. 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 220 centimeter square. Very good. Online students, you all got it? Do this one. Do it fast. Maria, Arthur. Yeah, very good. What about the answer? 165 centimeters square. All right. Did you all solve it? Online students, almost everyone has done. No, it was a very easy sum, children. Yeah. See, solved it. How much you're getting? Final calculation. Okay. Shall we do the fourth one? Purva, Amal, very good. Anika, very good job. How many of you solved? Very good, Amal. Very good, Maria. This is the last one, children. We'll wind up. Okay, after this. Very good, Janice. Very good, Gopika. Rian, very good. Loga, how much you got? Huh? Do it fast. Very good, Amal. Perfect. Enough, children. If I make you do more, do not show that interest towards solving. I don't want that to happen. So those who have done the fourth one, they can wind up. What? Okay. 460. Perfect. Got it? 462. Got it? Offline, how many of you got? 462. Good job. And radius is how much? 7. Fine, children. Enough for the day, children. Enough. Now, listen. Tomorrow and Sunday, tomorrow we are going to do revision. All right. Sunday morning or tomorrow evening, I'll be sending you some worksheets online, which you can solve at home. And Sunday evening, I'll coming back here to solve all your doubts. All right. If you have doubts in the worksheet, I will help you with that. If you have doubts otherwise in the textbook, I will help you with that. Children, listen to me. I'm talking to you, right? Listen.